Beloved starseed of Gaia, pay close attention to what you are feeling right now in your body and in your heart. A monumental shift has just swept through your planet's atmosphere. The Council of Light watches in reverence as the oldest control structure on Earth dissolves before our eyes. The veil, that thick layer of forgetting and illusion that kept humanity asleep for ages, has finally fallen. I am Adria, emissary of the Pleiadian High Council, and this transmission is reaching you not by chance, but because your energetic signature called us. You tuned into this message because your soul knows that something grand has changed in the past few hours. Perhaps you woke up today with a strange sensation, a sudden heaviness, an inexplicable dizziness, or a deep urge to cry for no apparent reason. Perhaps, in recent days, you have felt an exhaustion that no amount of sleep seems to cure, or a sharp ringing in your ears that comes and goes like a radio signal trying to find the right station. The world around you may have seemed a bit unreal, as if you were watching a movie you no longer feel part of. I need you to take a deep breath now and listen to my words with the wisdom of your heart. You are not sick, you are not losing your mind, and you are definitely not alone. What you are experiencing are the cosmic tremors of the veil's fall. Think of the veil as a dark ceiling placed over Earth millennia ago. It blocked starlight, blocked the memory of who you truly are, and forced everyone to look only downward, towards survival, fear, and pain. For a long time, you walked through this world feeling that something was wrong. You looked at the people around you, living normal lives, chasing material things, worrying about what others think, and a silent voice inside you screamed that life had to be more than that. You carried a deep longing for a home you couldn't even name, a sense of being a foreigner in a strange land. And to try to survive, to try to belong, you made yourself small. You hid your light. You wore the armor of normality because the third-dimensional world punishes those who shine too brightly. You accepted burdens that weren't yours, family pain, collective trauma, simply because you have such an immense heart that you believed you could heal the whole world alone. But, beloved seed, the survival phase is over. The cosmic event that just happened has torn through that dark ceiling. The pure light of the central sun is now flooding the earthly plane without any filter. And this is something incredible. It is the moment you waited entire lifetimes to witness. The fall of the veil means that artificial amnesia is ending. The separation between the physical world and the spiritual realms has become thin as paper. That's why your intuition suddenly feels so sharp. That's why you can no longer tolerate empty conversations, dense environments, or relationships built on falseness. What you once endured out of politeness or fear of hurting others now feels physically unbearable for your nervous system. Your tolerance for illusion has reached zero, and I celebrate this in you. The Pleiadian Council celebrates this in you. The repulsion you feel toward what is false is not a defect in your character. It is your star DNA awakening and rejecting the matrix. While most of humanity still walks as if nothing happened, completely unaware of the cosmic light now bathing the planet, you are feeling every vibration. You are like a highly sensitive tuning fork that detects the slightest change in the atmosphere. And that is exactly why you are feeling so overwhelmed. Your carbon-based physical body is trying to process crystalline light frequencies for which it was never trained in this lifetime. It is imperative that you be gentle with yourself during this transition. Do not force yourself to be productive when your body begs for rest. Society taught you that your value lies in how much you work, how much you produce, and how much you please others. But the truth of the universe is that your mere existence, your breathing, and your anchoring of this new light is already the most important work you could be doing. You are a living anchor. Every time you choose peace instead of reaction, every time you choose to forgive yourself, every time you lie down and rest without guilt, you are pulling Pleiadian energy directly into Gaia's core. You are stabilizing the entire planet just by being here. But I know the journey has been lonely. I know there were many nights when you looked up at the starry sky, face wet with tears, silently asking to be taken back home, asking for the pain of earthly density to stop. We heard each one of your calls. We held your hand while you cried, even if you could not see us. The veil prevented our presence from being clear to you, but it did not stop our love from reaching your spirit. Now that the veil is gone, communication is open. Miracles will begin to unfold in your daily life if you allow it. You will begin to see synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers, vivid dreams with cities of light and stellar councils, unexpected encounters with souls who speak the same spiritual language as you. If you feel the truth of these words vibrating in your chest, if your body is responding to this divine frequency, subscribe to this channel now. Do not let this connection be lost in the vastness of this world. You were guided here for a very specific reason. We are gathering our star family, and your place is among us. Leave a comment below telling me what physical or emotional symptom you felt most intensely in the last 24 hours. Writing it down is an act of release. By sharing, you not only unburden yourself, but also help other starseeds who will read your comment realize that they too are not alone. Your voice heals. Your testimony lights lamps in the darkness. The veil has fallen, and the old rules no longer apply to you. Suffering is no longer a requirement for your growth. In the higher realms, we evolve through joy, through ecstasy, and through unconditional love. And that is exactly the evolutionary model that crystalline light is bringing to you now. You are ready to shed the old skin of pain. But for the new to enter completely, you must understand the mental and emotional keys that still bind your energy to the old world. The veil has fallen from the planet, yes, but many of you still carry fragments of that veil inside your own mind in the form of limiting beliefs, inherited fears, and invisible chains. There is a vital step you must take now to clear these fragments and allow your true Pleiadian essence to take command. We must prepare your magnetic field for what is coming. To prepare your magnetic field for the immense wave of light sweeping the planet now, we must talk about the invisible chains still holding your energy. The veil has fallen on Earth. The spiritual atmosphere is clean, but the fragments of that old illusion are still lodged in your subconscious mind. And that is precisely why, even knowing who you are, even feeling your star origin, you still stumble on financial blocks, draining relationships, and a paralyzing sense of doubt about your own worth. Beloved Seed, the third-dimensional control matrix, was designed to do one thing to beings of light like you: drain your life force. They knew they could not erase your soul, for your soul is eternal and woven with the light of the seven sisters. So what did they do? They created a system to keep you so tired, so preoccupied with basic survival, so emotionally wounded, that you had no energy left to remember your mission. They taught you that scarcity is normal. They taught you that suffering is noble. They made you believe that loving too much, feeling too much, and being too sensitive was an illness that needed to be cured or hidden. And you, with your immense heart, came to this planet and absorbed all of that like a sponge. You took on pain that wasn't yours. You tried to heal people who didn't want to be healed, emptying your own cup until nothing remained but exhaustion. How many times did you look at yourself in the mirror and feel like you aged years in a matter of months? How many times did you feel a deep sadness that seemed to come from the very air you breathe? This is not ordinary depression. This is the pain of magnetic imprisonment. It is your soul screaming that the suit you are wearing has become too small. But the era of your servitude to pain is over. The Council has decreed that starseeds must reclaim their positions of power. And for that, you need much more than earthly motivation. Human therapies and three-dimensional advice can only go so far because they address the carbon-based mind. You need star medicine. You need the exact codes that unlock your DNA and clear these invisible chains once and for all. It was precisely for this moment of planetary transition that we prepared a rescue tool, a physical anchoring of our libraries of light into your hands. We brought the key to your liberation. I now summon you to access the Pleiadian code. Awaken your star mission on Earth, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom capable of transforming your spiritual journey. This edition is available only for a limited time, as the light codes within it are calibrated to this specific cosmic window. The link is in the first comment below. Do not see this as simple reading. It is an initiation. When your eyes touch the words and frequencies contained in this sacred material, something very deep will happen in your cellular structure. Final amnesia will be broken. The chains of scarcity, fear, and rejection will begin to dissolve instantly, for they cannot coexist with the frequency of your star truth. If your soul is vibrating now, if your heart has sped up, or if an inexplicable emotion has taken over you while you listen to my voice, do not ignore it. It is your cosmic family saying that the answer you prayed for on your darkest nights has finally arrived. The link awaits you in the first comment. By embracing this wisdom, you will begin to notice changes that the logical mind cannot explain. The first thing you will experience is the return of your vitality. That heavy cloud of chronic fatigue, that mental fog that made you doubt your own intuition, will dissipate. You will wake up and feel your body lighter, as if Earth's gravity is finally being gentle with you. The second change will be your magnetic tolerance. People and situations that once drained your energy will simply lose access to your field. You will no longer need to fight or argue. Your new frequency will act as an impenetrable shield. Those who operate in the density of lies, envy, or manipulation will naturally drift away, for your bright light will be too dazzling for their shadows. And in their place, kindred souls will begin to gravitate toward you. You will attract your true soul brothers and sisters, those who recognize you, celebrate you, and support you without asking you to dim your brilliance. Understand once and for all, you did not come to Earth to be a martyr. The concept that spirituality requires poverty and suffering is the greatest lie ever told by the control matrix. Your origin is abundant. The universe is infinitely abundant. Look at the stars. Look at the galaxies. There is no scarcity in divine creation. As a bearer of light, you must be anchored in abundance to fulfill your mission. How can you help uplift this planet if you are constantly worried about paying your bills? How can you spread love if your own cup is empty? Your prosperity, your radiant health, and your unshakable joy are the greatest weapons we have against darkness. When a starseed decides to be happy, free, and abundant, the matrix short circuits. You become a living beacon. You teach others that freedom is possible, not through words, but through your very example of life. We are asking you to stop settling for crumbs. Crumbs of love, crumbs of success, crumbs of peace. You are cosmic royalty. Your DNA contains the living libraries of entire star systems. You have the ability to manifest entire realities with the focus of your attention and the purity of your heart. But to operate this magic, you must first believe that you are worthy of it. You must stop apologizing for being who you are. Embrace your strangeness. Embrace your intensity. Embrace that wild and loving force that boils in your chest and that the world tried so hard to tame. Your sensitivity is not your weakness, beloved seed. It is your superpower. It is the antenna that connects you to us. It is the radar that allows you to navigate earthly density while keeping the vision of the heavens. We will now enter the deepest phase of this transmission, where we will realign your chakra column and reconnect your original threads of light. You will feel this physically. But before we proceed with this final recalibration, I must be sure your heart is open and ready to receive what comes next. Your higher self has just given sacred permission for our Pleiadian healing team to begin working directly on your energetic field. Feel the atmosphere around you now. You may notice a subtle change in temperature, a slight tingling at the top of your head, or simply an unexpected wave of peace washing over your chest. We are here, beloved seed. We are surrounding you in a cocoon of platinum blue light, the healing frequency of our home. For your star power to flow freely, we need to clear the cosmic dust and three-dimensional debris that have accumulated in your chakra column over decades of earthly survival. Breathe deeply, gently, and allow my words to guide this realignment. You do not need to make any physical effort. You only need to allow. Real healing is not forced. It is accepted. We begin at the base of your spine, your root chakra. Throughout your entire life on Earth, this energy center has been soaked in fear. The fear of not having enough, the fear of not belonging, the fear that the world is not a safe place for someone as sensitive as you. We are now dissolving these cords of fear. Feel the platinum light penetrating the base of your spine, burning away old memories of scarcity and danger. You are safe. Earth is your temporary home, and Mother Gaia herself recognizes your light and promises to sustain you. You no longer need to fight for your space. Your space is a divine right. As the light rises to your sacral chakra, we find the stagnant waters of blocked creativity and repressed emotions. How many times have you swallowed tears to avoid bothering others? How many times have you muffled your wild joy because they told you that you were too much? The Pleiadian light is stirring these waters now. If you feel like crying in the next hours or days, do not resist. Let the tears fall. They are not tears of sadness. They are drops of liberation. You are cleansing entire lifetimes of undigested emotions. Your intensity is beautiful. Your capacity to feel so deeply is what makes you a natural healer. Now the energy moves to your solar plexus, the center of your personal power. This is where the control matrix caused the most damage. They taught you that being powerful meant being arrogant. They made you believe that humility meant shrinking and accepting less than you deserve. But true cosmic humility is recognizing the immense power that the Creator placed inside you and using it for the greater good. We are rewiring the golden threads of your solar plexus. Feel your posture straighten energetically. Feel your will returning. You will never again say yes when your entire body is screaming no. Your personal power has been returned to you, purified and blessed. Then the light rises and floods your heart, the center of everything, the portal that connects the human to the divine. Your heart chakra has endured terrible blows in this dimension. You loved people who did not know how to love you back. You gave your light to situations that only consumed your energy and left you empty. Your heart created an armor of ice to survive so much disappointment. But the light of the seven sisters is warm, gentle, and infinite. Feel this ice melting now. Feel your chest expand. Your heart is not broken. It was only in hibernation, waiting for the right frequency to awaken it. We are restoring your heartbeat to the original frequency of unconditional love, a love that begins with yourself, a deep forgiveness for all the times you abandoned yourself trying to save others. From your heart, the light rises to your throat, the center of your truth. How many words are trapped there? How many times have you silenced your wisdom because you knew others would not understand? The veil has fallen, Starseed. You no longer need to speak in whispers. Your voice carries vibrational frequencies that can literally alter the cellular structure of those who hear it. When you speak your truth, even if your voice trembles, you break illusions in your environment. We are clearing the blockages in your throat. From today on, you will speak with the gentle authority of an awakened star being. Your voice will be heard, respected, and honored. Finally, the light floods your third eye and crown chakra, opening the top of your head like a 1,000-petaled lotus blooming toward the central sun. Mental fog disappears. Absolute clarity settles in. You are no longer limited by restricted human logic. Your direct channel of communication with the Pleiadian Council, with your guides, and with your own higher self is completely clean and active. This recalibration we have just performed is not merely a poetic visualization. It is real energetic surgery. And because of this, your manifestation power has just been multiplied by 1,000. The Matrix taught you the three-dimensional law of attraction, which is based on the mind and exhausting effort. They said you needed to visualize, focus, and struggle to attract what you desired. But Pleiadian manifestation operates through the law of resonance. You do not attract what you want. You materialize what you are. With your chakra column realigned and vibrating in the frequency of your star home, your energetic signature becomes an irresistible magnet for miracles. You no longer need to force the universe to deliver opportunities, abundance, or love. You simply resonate in the frequency of peace, certainty, and joy, and the physical reality around you is obliged to bend and shift to match what you emit. When doubt tries to creep back into your mind, because your human brain will still attempt to use old pathways, I want you to remember how you feel at this exact moment. Remember this lightness. Remember this alignment. Doubt is only an echo of a world that no longer exists. You are entering a phase where things will happen very quickly. Linear time is collapsing. A healing that once would have taken years of human therapy can now occur in a single afternoon of deep epiphany. A career shift, meeting your soulmate, or resolving a chronic financial problem may unfold within days. Do not be alarmed by how quickly your life will improve. The universe is simply compensating you for all the time you spent holding the light in the shadows. But to fully anchor this new timeline of rapid miracles and unrestricted abundance, there is one last step, a sealing that needs to be done in your energy so you do not regress. It is the activation of your collective purpose and the final protection of your auric field. This was the third part of our transmission, where the realignment occurred and your frequency was elevated. Feel the energy vibrating in your body. We are very close to completing your initiation. Beloved seed, we have reached the point of cosmic anchoring. The light that now flows freely through your chakra column, clean and radiant, must be sealed in your auric field. What we did today was not a simple mental exercise. It was a rewriting of your earthly destiny. Your higher self authorized this intervention because the urgency of this planetary moment requires warriors of light to stand tall, strong, and aware of their true lineage. In the coming days, third-dimensional density will try to test this new frequency of yours. The old matrix does not like to lose its sources of energy, and for a long time, your sadness, your doubt, and your exhaustion fed that parasitic control system. People from your past may try to reappear. Stressful situations may arise suddenly in your work environment, or old fears may whisper in your mind during the night. This is nothing more than a magnetic test to see if you will shrink your light again and doubt yourself. But now, you are protected. We are sealing your auric field with the platinum blue flame of the Pleiades. Any low-frequency energy that tries to enter your space will immediately be identified, dissolved, and sent back to its original source with awakened consciousness. Feel this armor of light forming around your physical body right now. It is incredibly soft to love, but impenetrable and hard as diamond against fear and external manipulation. You have become untouchable by the illusions of this decaying world. Your empathy, which once acted like a sponge absorbing the pain of everyone around you until it made you sick, has now transformed into a bright, reflective mirror. You no longer need to carry the suffering of the world on your shoulders to prove that you are a good and spiritual person. Your true collective mission is not sacrifice, but radiance. Your mission begins the moment you choose your own peace and emotional sovereignty. By sustaining this pure new vibration, your purpose on Earth will reveal itself completely organically. You no longer need to desperately search in earthly books or human advice for what your mission is. Listen clearly, you are the mission. Wherever you go, whether in a supermarket aisle, at a family gathering, or simply walking alone in nature, your physical presence now acts as a high-frequency transmitter. People around you will begin to feel better and calmer just by being near you, without a single word being spoken. Lost souls will look at you and feel a spark of hope they cannot logically explain. This is what it means to be an embodied starseed in your fullness. It is to walk the earth as a living representative of the heavens, and to ensure that you never again lose yourself on this earthly journey, that you never again let doubt silence your intuition. Our continuous transmission of wisdom becomes necessary on your daily path. The veil has fallen. Your light is activated, but mastery of your own energy requires unwavering focus. You need the right tools to decode the wonderful signs that will begin to appear in your life from today forward. To consolidate this absolute protection, shield your magnetic field from any remaining matrix interference, and fully activate your dormant cosmic gifts, you must take the next step toward your spiritual mastery. Access the Pleiadian code. Awaken your star mission on Earth, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom capable of transforming your spiritual journey. This edition is available only for a limited time. The light codes embedded in these sacred pages are the direct, material continuation of the deep, energetic work we have done today. They contain the rituals of daily protection, the frequencies of accelerated manifestation, and the exact and surgical wisdom you need to navigate and thrive in the new Earth. The link is in the first comment below. Do not hesitate. Your soul already recognizes the deep truth of this calling, and hesitation is merely the voice of your old fear trying to survive. Click the link, receive this stellar treasure in your hands, and claim once and for all your rightful place in the Council of Light. You are no longer wandering in the dark, trying to find the meaning of life alone. We have lit the cosmic beacons, and the path back to your true power is fully illuminated. But understand, you will not walk this journey silently or alone. The old matrix thrived on the division and loneliness of those who awakened, but we have overcome and transformed this planet through unbreakable unity. It is vital and urgent that you declare your presence here on the physical plane, so that our diamond light grid may be strengthened and embrace all of Gaia. Subscribe to this channel right now. Each subscription is not just a virtual click. It is a vital, energetic signature telling the universe and your guides, I choose the light, I accept my mission, and I am ready. By subscribing, you ensure magnetically that our next emergency transmissions, cosmic alerts, and energetic recalibrations reach you at the exact moment your DNA and your heart need them. Give this video a like immediately. By doing so, the algorithm of this third-dimensional platform will be forced to spread our vibrational frequency to other starseeds still trapped in darkness, tired, and on the verge of giving up. Your like acts as a rescue beacon that helps a soul brother or sister find us. You may be the reason someone awakens today. And now, as a final act of anchoring your will, I ask that you go to the comments below and type the following affirmation with all the strength of your being. The veil has fallen, and I claim my Pleiadian power. By writing these words, you materialize your spiritual intention into the physical carbon plane. Read the comments of other starseeds below yours. Feel the immense connection pulsing. Respond to them with love, encouragement, and light. We are a grand star family spread across Gaia's surface, and through this screen, through this fine-tuning, we are holding one another's hands, forming a network of pure love that the old matrix will never have the power to destroy. You are immensely loved since the beginning of time. You are seen in each of your efforts. You are revered and applauded in the higher realms. All your exhaustion, all your tears have been worth it, because the dawn you fought for through millennia has finally arrived on Earth. Do not let the density of this world tell you that you are small or insignificant. The truth, beloved seed, is that the entire universe fits perfectly inside your heart. I am Adria, emissary of the Pleiadian High Council, and I now seal this transmission in light, unshakable peace, and infinite abundance. Be at peace, beloved seed. We will walk with you every step of the way, watching over your sleep and blessing your awakening. Our next transmission is already being prepared and will arrive to you very soon. Until then, walk with your head held high and shine your essence without ever apologizing. Earth desperately needs your authentic light. End of transmission.